Hello, everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of this Rivals of Ixalan draft. We got Phoenix, we got Immortal Sun, and because we're being greedy, we've also got the Beckett and the Brawler, even though we don't have a great splash. I'm assuming you knew all this because you watched the first video, but YouTube does suggest that there are some number of you that aren't watching the first video that just come here. It's not a large number. Most of you only watch the first video and then stop, but there is a number of you, so this is for you. Shout out to y'all. You weird, personally, in my opinion. I think you're kind of weird for doing it that way. Just watch the first video's got the draft in it, and then a game after the draft, which is, you know. But you know, hey, if you're here, your family. We could use an opponent here. Obviously, they're kind of necessary to play Magic. Hey, there you go. I would say if I could play by myself, I could, but you know, a computer doesn't really provide a good opponent. There's like so much you could be doing in a game of Magic that it's just so hard for. I have to imagine that, you know, eventually Alpha Magic is gonna show up and defeat us all. Okay, opponent just wait till the last second on that one. I wonder if this is Frankel B or Frank Leb. I'm gonna keep this. We do need to draw red on the first 2 turns to do the Trailblazer on time, but we do still have the Storm Tamer on 1. And if even if we don't draw red, we can still draw our way to Red Callers. Of course, we immediately draw our double red card in our no red opener. But I mean, if that wasn't, you know, definitely gonna happen, I don't know what was. There's a non-zero chance I'm just gonna sea legs this raptor. It makes it just like a. It can pump it to get to, you know, do damage, but yeah, that's fine. Hey, well, that's pretty good. Another mountain would obviously be fantastic, but we're kind of even okay here at just these rig haulers. Though I guess with the sea legs on the Raptor and the Pioneer making it Merfolk, if I destroy it, it's, you know, less ideal. Yep, I'll do it. I don't care. It is a 2-for-1 on myself, yes. It would be a lot nicer to have this one with the wind, be able to cast on that Trailblazer now. Oh yeah, you're right. But you know. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to just attack with the Storm Tamer and play a Rig Hauler and not bounce anything. This might have been bad, yeah. Well, I'm up enough in tempo that's good. Only because of the Pioneer. I think that would have been an okay play if there wasn't a Pioneer here, because I would just be going Storm Tamer, bounce your creature, attack again, bounce your creature, have one with the wind, attack again. But because it's a Pioneer and it just makes them more creatures, I'm not entirely entirely... No, I'm not. I am entirely convinced that that was the wrong block. Rig hauler and say no. Because if I don't draw red next turn, I can still just strap the one with the wind onto the rig hauler and start smashing. I think I try to attack with Storm Tamer and bounce the Regisaur. I know it doesn't get me... It doesn't progress the board a lot in our favor. But I do think this is a way we can kind of just tempo through what our opponent is doing. Especially if we draw another land next turn and can play with the one with the wind and the Rekindling Phoenix in the same turn. Just attacking with the Storm Tamer and playing the Phoenix. I think opponents should still attack. Well, I don't know. After they can destroy the Phoenix first. No, but they can't because of the Storm Tamer. That was cool. We'll take that. They did have, the way to get rid of it by, killing it and then attacking with Regisaur. We're just blocking that. Because if they have the pounce, whatever. They've got the pounce. If they've got the Sure Strike, it doesn't do anything? Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, yes, I would love to do that. I'm just attacking with everything. And then playing the Corsair and putting the one with the wind right onto it. Yay! So yes, after our previous evaluation, that the Immortal Sun, pretty good. Rekindling Phoenix, pretty good. The only other time we've seen the Rekindling Phoenix, we had the exact stuff we needed to deal with it for our opponent in one turn. Kind of like our opponent almost had there, except they did not have. We had the Storm Tamer to stop it. Against red green, I'm going to keep the one with the wind in. It's strong, both because of their weakness to flyers and. It is a little harder for them to destroy if I put it on a solid creature. Admittedly, you've seen the one with the wind, the Hunt the Weak. So we do need to be a little careful where we put the one with the wind, but I still think there's value there. And it's also pretty safe to use the one with the wind, assuming we have the Storm Tamer out, obviously. Come on. Whew, okay. Thank you. I should have come on and he came on. Yeah, we'll top that because that lets us play Phoenix on 4. Whew. Yep. If we just draw a 3-drop pirate, preferably. I mean, Headstrong Brute if they can deal with the Trailblazer, Corsair if they can't. Obviously, I'm just asking for the best things. You know? Okay, so I guess so if they can deal with the Trailblazer, that'll make the Brute very good. Okay. Ooh, we got both. We're going to talk about the Trailblazer and we're going to play the Corsair because opponent is on 2 mana, so the Corsair can theoretically block the Raptor for free if they don't draw mana, and can block the Veteran if they do. And we don't really need the Headstrong Brute's menace at the moment. Considering we have Admiral Beckett Brass incoming. No reason to end our opponent stuck on land. No reason to get into like some super aggressive race. We are no longer the beatdown. I mean, we're still the beatdown, but we're the controlled beatdown. There's no reason we're still the beatdown, but there's no reason to take risks. Well, I guess we're not the beatdown then, right? For the controlled beatdown, we're actually just control. Oh, okay. I'll definitely block that. You're stuck on 2 mana. You could have waited a turn. I definitely think it's correct to wait a turn. I guess we just play the Phoenix, right? Just put the pressure on. Constructed quality cards. And all that. This is a classic I wish this card had flavor text moment. Because it's so cool. Yeah, cool. We'll take that match. Opponent was stuck on lands. I mean, not a lot to say there. Other than, yeah, it's Phoenix. Very good. Very, very good. See, now here's where part of my brain is just like, well, do we not do this terrible black splash now that we're about to go for the 3-0? And the rest of my brain, it's like, no, you idiot. If you were not going to do the black splash, you should have not done the black splash for the first 2 games. They were equally likely to get you to the 3-0. Like, you have to win them all. So, if it was good enough for the first 2 rounds, it's good enough for round 3. Oh my goodness, come on. Alright, fine. Maybe we should have bottomed that because it wasn't an island specifically. I kind of just wanted it because it was a land. That could have been wrong, though. Well, I mean, if the next card isn't an island anyway, we're going to be in trouble. My opponent must have a creature then, if they're just going to let me get in with the summoner. There it is. Island would have been so good there too, because adding the Storm Tamer ups our send count very significantly. Next turn we can attack and it'll send, it'll have all those things, but if opponent just kills us, it doesn't matter that we've got a bunch of tokens. Because they're going to be tapped and attacking. And C red means opponent will have lethal between now and then. Jesus. Okay. Well, the deck did not want to cooperate in that one. It wasn't a color problem. It was a color problem in the third part, but it was a finding lands problem. Yes, you can. Oh no, you drew a swamp, but it was equally likely to be a mountain. I guess now you could say, because it was equally likely, that you could proffer that one of the two scenarios where that's happened to us already in this game, that if we had drawn an island, like it would have been an island. Not in this game, in this draft, it would have been an island. And therefore we might have had a chance in that game. And to that I say, touche. Yes, we want to play first. Yes, we're going to keep this. Marauder is a lot of card if opponent can't come up with a blocker. Sorry, a removal spell. And if I can just let me strap the Row of the Wind on there, and I'll go if I have to, if I don't draw a land. Not our best plan, not our worst plan, but it's a plan. Yes, obviously, ideally we just draw a mountain and play the Corsair on 3, but hey! I was like, but we might not live in that world, but apparently we do. And that's good for us. Our percentages on this game just went way up. I was just trying to be quick about things and played that Corsair before combat. Though I guess because the Corsair is not blocking anyway, it's better just to play the Headstrong Brute. Unless we assume we're going to see a haste creature, but that is unlikely enough that I think it's fine to just play the Brute. Because that allows us to attack with the Brute on the next turn, while still possibly having the Corsair for a future turn. Okay. It's like that. Oh, opponent stuck on mana. I mean, it's going to be a draft like that. It's going to be a draft like that. I mean, what are we going to do? Again, we can't block. Especially the Menace First Striker. So we'll just make another Menace creature of our own. Opponent cannot sit back on the C red and block because it falls off if they don't attack. Ow. That one's kind of annoying. Oh, especially when accompanied by that one. Uh-oh. We're back in a worrisome area. It's better to play the one with the wind and the Corsair than just to play the Phoenix, I think. Because again, Trailblazer can't sit back and block. Not as a first striker, at least. So we're doing our best to make opponent need a removal spell. If they're casting Seeker Squire, that makes it seem like they don't have one. Because they're probably trying to explore. They were trying to explore for another? Question mark? Attack with everything. Maybe we should have left the Corsair back. Oh man, we should have left the Corsair back. Oh. I mean, essentially, we're murderated right here if if opponent has bravado. Whew. Whew. I kind of want the Siren's Ruse. I'm going to pull the one with the wind. No, I want the one with the wind. No. That's because maybe I should take out the Sea Legs. Sea Legs should still be decent here. Can't we just draw some cards in our opening hand? And also, do we just keep this hand? Because if we've got 2 turns to draw a land, and then if we draw back-to-back lands, it's just, yeah, we're keeping it. Whew! That is a hell of a draw. Another land would be fantastic. Whew! Let's go. Storm Tamer Marauder, go Corsair with the next turn. And that should be able to block up the Dido Hunter unless opponent has some way to pump it. If opponent is stuck on... Oof. I just realized, by the way, that was a Dragon Skull Summit and not just the tap land. I'm going to play the Corsair because I can block, in theory. Okay, then. It is like that. Do we bounce the Hunter? No, I don't think so. We could play the Headstrong Brute, but based on the Blasting Cannon's last turn, that kind of makes me think opponent has some cheap spells to cast. Because with the opening hand like that, you would imagine they would have something they could have played by now. They didn't play anything. That's worrisome. This is why I have this Siren Shrews. And the Storm Tame. Yeah, this is just... I'm worried. I'm going to admit that. I'm a little worried. Okay, I'm going to very carefully Headstrong Brute here. And pass, and wonder what opponent's going to do. Wait. Opponent exiled the Ferocodon last turn. Didn't cast it. And then didn't cast anything else. Huh? Huh? Oh, the lag? Yep. Okay, it's a 3-0. So, yeah. Not only did is the Phoenix going to pay for the whole draft, but the 3-0 is going to pay for more than the draft, and it was a good day. Pretty good day, folks. Not going to lie. Things worked out here. Till next time, like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Like this vast improvement over yesterday's draft videos. See, I incorporate leaps and bounds all the time. 2 Mythic Rares can be pretty good. Turns out. I know it's mind-bending analysis, but yeah. And third, lastly, as always, folks, have a great life. Peace.